Today I'm going to see if I can weld copper tube with an oxyacetylene torch. I'm using 1/2-inch diameter copper tube, and the filler rod I'm going to try to use is a piece of copper wire that I spun around to give it more strength. I'm using very thin copper wire because if I create too big of a weld, it's just going to melt right through. And so I have to use a thin wire because I'm only going to be making a small weld. I'm going to predict that the problem I'm going to have with welding copper with an open flame is that the other elements inside copper tube will react to the flame. Copper tube isn't pure copper because it has additives like steel to give it strength, because it's supposed to be more structurally sound than copper wire. Copper wire only needs to be copper because it's a really good conductor of electricity. They don't have any additives to it. But I am going to try to use a pure copper filler as a filler for the copper tube. So my oxyacetylene torch is a number 5, which means that hole is going to be way bigger than it needs to be for this thickness of copper. But what I'm going to try to do is keep that flame as small as it can possibly be, and I'm going to try to keep the torch further away from the metal than I would for, say, welding steel. I can tell by how the tack weld went that this is definitely possible, but I'm gonna need to buy a smaller acetylene torch tip because the one I have is way too hot and it puts way too much heat into the copper. But this is definitely possible, but I think the hardest part about welding copper itself is its ability to transfer heat. Because like with steel, when you start heating up one part of the steel, only that part starts to glow red. But with copper, it has a super high conductivity of heat. So when you start heating up one part, all of it gets hot really fast. So when I was welding right here, it was glowing red about down to here. That is some user errors because I was using a torch head that was way too big, and this is super thin copper. But with a small enough tip, I'm gonna try this again, and I think that'll be possible. Because if you can see that initial weld there, that's a clean fusion. But then too much of that heat transfer went through, melted a giant hole in it, and that's not repairable. But once I get a double or maybe triple aught tip, 00 or 000 size tip, I think that'll be possible, and I want to try doing that again. But if you have any other suggestions on how I can get that to weld good, leave them down in the comments below, and I might try them the next time I attempt doing this.